expenditure control. The monthly salary you get for your work is your income, and the money you spend in exchange for goods or services in your daily activities is your expenditure. The most worrying factor out of these for everyone is the expenditure. When you are advised to save money, the first question that comes to mind is where to save. But you can reduce expenditure by bringing a few small changes in your life. Reduced expenditure means saving, and saving money is earning money. We will consider some tips on how to make these changes, how to get started. 1. Make a list of unnecessary expenses. There are two types of expenses that you make every month: necessary and unnecessary expenses. Necessary expenses are those that can't be avoided, such as rent, electricity bill, groceries, etc. And unnecessary expenses are the ones that you incur for your lifestyle. These include eating out or going out, going to the theater to watch a movie, wearing expensive clothes or accessories, and so on. The ideal proportion for income management is 50/30/20. Out of this, 50% is for essential expenses and 20 for savings. The remaining 30 includes unnecessary expenses. We want to make a list of these 30% expenses. 2. The idea of reducing the list that has been prepared. Your work is not over only when you have made a list. You should also think about how you can reduce the 30% figure by making a list. For example, if you eat out 4 times a month, can it be brought down to only 2 times? Rather than going to a theater, is it possible to watch movies at home or at a friend's place? Is getting clothes stitched is cheaper than buying them online or in a mall? Then you should definitely consider that. If you are traveling by private vehicle, then see if you can opt for public transport once or twice a month, which will save money spent on fuel. To reduce the salon costs, friends can provide these services for each other. Think about how much you spend monthly on a bad habit. The figure may seem a bit shocking, but if you give up that habit, you will save money on monthly basis, or at least try to reduce the frequency of that bad habit of yours. You will surely get one or more of such options. Try them out for at least 3 months. You will know exactly how much you can save. 3. Make a list before you shop. The current trend of online shopping and buying new clothes for every occasion burns a hole into your pocket. Even while shopping for groceries for the house at a mall, there are many options available in front of you. And unexpectedly, you buy a lot of things that you don't need. The same thing happens in the case of clothes, gadgets, and accessories. A simple tip for this is before you make any purchases, decide what you want and what you want specifically. For example, if buying clothes, decide what fabric do you want, what size, what color, and even the average price. Set aside a specific time for it, such as 1 or 2 hours. Also, some clothes can be mixed and matched, like scarves, shirt, or jeans, etc. Even if you are going to the mall to buy household stuff, you should make a list of essentials and then go there. Also, check if there are any leftover items for the last month. This avoids unnecessary purchases and thereby unnecessary expenses. Also, no time is wasted on online shopping. 4. Try to pay off loans early. Loan is the expenditure made in advance. The bank has helped you with that. So, repaying the loan as soon as possible is a way to save and move towards your financial freedom. The total loan amount, the total monthly loan installment, and the loan with the higher interest. You should write down all this or record in an Excel sheet. Consider repaying the loan having the highest interest rate at the earliest. For that, an investment option can be compromised. For instance, experts suggest that everyone should have at least two or three mutual funds with good returns. But when you want to get out of debt by repaying a loan with a high interest rate, you should take one mutual fund and increase that amount in the loan installment and thus try to get rid of the debt as soon as possible. 5. Credit utilization should be limited. Nowadays, every bank offers credit card facility. Credit card usage should be only 30% of its limit. However, if for some reason this usage is more or if there is a pending credit card payment, try to pay it off as soon as possible. For this purpose, either cut down the 30% amount meant for other or avoidable expenses, or another option is to reduce the remaining 20% of your income meant for saving by 5% and pay off a short term debt like a credit card payment. However, this 5% should be increased in the savings percentage again. 6. Use cash. Admittedly, we are turning to digitalization and everyone needs to acquire that skill. But when it comes to controlling expenses while going out for shopping, keeping a certain amount of cash with you instead of making an online payment that can help you control your spending. If you are making an online payment, you look at the price of an item and spend. But if you are paying by cash, you buy only what you can with that much cash. Let's understand the difference once again. While making an online payment, the expenditure happens according to the price of the item, but while buying an item with cash, it happens as per the availability of cash. That means you have control over the expenditure. The options to control expenditure may vary on an individual level, but these are some common tips that can apply to all of us.